Hi everyone. I made it to Almeria, or Almeria as I've heard it pronounced the most, so I'll call it Almeria in Spain. I left yesterday on April 12th in the evening and flew over 8 hours to Madrid. And I spent a few hours in Madrid and took a little grasshopper to Almeria. And it's a nice place. It's a nice small town that's bustling, and I really like it. We flew in next to the Mediterranean, and we saw a lot of houses or condos that people have built for staying here. And there's still a lot of building and refurbishing going on all over this city. It's a nice little place. The hotel is nice. The Hotel Torreluz, or it's called Terraluz Central. When I told people that I was staying here, they said it was a really nice place, and it is. It has an elevator, which is big enough for your luggage and several other people, compared to some of the other small European hotels that I've stayed in, where you barely have room to put your luggage in with you. But this is nice. The concierge told me that right down the block from the hotel is, I guess, what you'd call tapas row, where you can go in and order a drink and get a free tapas, or as he says, free food. And so I asked him, I said, well, do you pay before or after you get the food? He says, well, you pay for it after. So they tally up a bill for you and present it to you. And I guess that's a way for people to come in and kind of join you. And before you know it, you've got a bill for the little bit of food that you ate, but everybody else did too. Anyway, I thought that was kind of nice. So I'm going to scout out a couple of them, mainly to get my a stamp or two for my credential. Also, the municipal pilgrimage office, or the tourist office, is a half block away. So I'm going to visit there and try to get some tips and just let them know that I'm in town, and get my first stamp for the Camino. And then later on, I'll run into the tapas bar, not for alcoholic drinks, but maybe some kind of soft sodas or something like that, and just taste the food. But right now, a lot of the stores are closed because of the siesta time. We got in about 1:30, so a lot of the places are closed right now. But they'll be opening back up for a little bit of food. And but I'm going to make it down to the municipal offices first so that I can get my credential. I'll be here for 2 days. I just want to rest up and get acclimated to being here and get over this allergy. It seems like I got sick and it just flared up on me, but I think it's just because of all the nerves that I had in thinking about coming here, the preparation, worried about the airport regulations in the States and in Madrid, and all that. I had no problems with any of my luggage. I was able to carry everything on and carry with me, which I like just for the versatility and flexibility. But you have to be prepared. So in my little personal items bag, I try to put everything that I need in case they snatch my backpack and put it in the cargo hold, because you never know. And I don't want to be one of those people that complains, because it seems like they never give you time to take anything out of your bag. So I always try to be prepared. Now, the one time that I'm not prepared, that's when they'll take my bag. But anytime that I'm prepared, and I try to be, it's kind of like it's like a repellent uh, for having my bag really deep searched, because there's nothing in it, but it's just they mess it up because you've got it packed just right and all that. I did get, let me see what, oh, nothing really. Uh, they checked my water bottle, but you know, that was it. Um, so I'm happy about that. I had a good experience because I did not want to start the trip being ticked off about my treatment in the airport. That's like the very first part of the trip, but I had also resolved that if anything happened, I wouldn't let that influence my feelings about coming here to Spain and walking on the Camino. I mean, I'm here on the second floor, and you hear all these birds in the little courtyard of the hotel. I mean, they're all over the place. They have these little courtyards with little entrances to restaurants, and they have tables out. The birds are just all over the place, which is nice. The weather is beautiful. It's in the 70s. My room is nice. I have a tub, bidet, and toiletries. So I'm going to take advantage of that and have a shower. Not shower, but a bath, because for the most part I'll be taking showers all along the Camino, unless there are some smaller private type albergues that are on this stage, which I have heard there may be, because just because of the scarcity of pilgrims and accommodations. So I'll take what I can get, but today I will soak my feet and get that one last soaking. I thought I was going to, that when I left home, that was it. But I'm going to start off with soaked feet and greased up with my my foot cream and be ready. Yeah, I'll be glad about that. Just put me in the right frame of mind. So right now I'm just waiting on it for a few more minutes, and then I'm going to walk down to the municipal tourist office and get them to fill in the bottom half of my credential. I got the credential from the American Pilgrims, and the second half of the front page has to be filled in by the tourist office or the pilgrimage or some other official entity, just stating when I start the Camino, when I started it, and I'd like to get my first stamp either from them or from one of the cathedrals here. So tomorrow I'm going to get up and visit some of the cathedrals, and people have been telling me go here, go there, but I don't want to wear myself out before I get on the road, because my main, I have some other stops that I want to make, and I'm taking 2 days already, which I had planned. By the way, I did meet a couple from Chicago that are walking the Francis, and they've allotted 33 days and no rest days, really. And the wife looked a little, she was lamenting that a little bit, but I think the husband may have driven that. We'll see. But yeah, they were nice, and they didn't have much. So it's interesting. And I tried to keep my pack as minimal as possible. But of course, there's always that some contradictory elements in there, because I will be here for almost 80 days. So I need to have everything with me, just because of the long stages. Not everything, but most things that I need, and water and food. So it sounds daunting, but I've tried the backpack and try to configure and reconfigure, take things out, having then to add a few more things, swapping out lighter items, for the heavier items that I did have. So I hope that as time goes on, I get a little stronger. I'll be able to carry the pack. I think it weighed 8 or 9 pounds on my bathroom scale without water. And I had another personal item bag that held my electronics and the things that I need to take out, my wet items that I need to take out at the airport. So they will have to go into the bag also. And we'll see. But yeah, as long as it's not some big hulky thing, and I don't look like a walking backpack, I think I'll be okay. But you need what you need on the Camino. So I'll just try to do what I can and take it easy. And hope you enjoy my little talks as I make them and while I can. And I did get a buen camino. I stopped and asked some people for directions to the hotel, and then we started talking. And as I was walking away, one of the men said "Buen camino," and I thought that was cute. So that's the first time that I've heard it said to me in Spain. That's a good omen. Talk to you later.